Welcome back. We're about to go ahead to the Chrysos Air Baths and meet with everyone. And then, presumably, launch an attack on Nikador. Though who knows what might go wrong or things that might interfere with that plan. Ooh, chest over there. And a puzzle. Maybe I'll go do those first. We in a library of some sort? Oh yeah, librarian. Guess we are. Hey, I said break. God, wait, what? On rain ownership. Rain falls from the sky. It gathers into rivers and flows into the sea. Yes? If that is the case, then do the sky-blotting raindrops belong to Aquila's sky or Fagusa's ocean? As... As one of the most endearing topics in the debates at the forum, this question has yet to have a conclusive answer. That is... I mean, within the context of this world, it's actually a kind of a fascinating question. Regarding the ownership of rain, the theory that we are most familiar with is the primordial theory. Fagusa's priests cite the classics, finding attribution from the creation epics of the Titan's origins. I mean, well, I don't know, could we consider the water cycle a transfer of ownership between Aquila to Fagusa back to a combination of Aquila and Cephale, or whoever would be Gaia in this case, basically, the Earth? I feel like that'd be the most reasonable conclusion. Because water, rain, is not ocean, but it does eventually become ocean. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. During the Era Luminosa, Aquila and Fagusa spawned from the Pillar of Stone, born of Giorio's breath. I think it was, yeah, Giorio. From that moment on, the ocean and earth have been locked in eternal odds. Fagusa, despised by Giorios, could not descend upon the earth. Thus, they wandered between the heaven and earth, turning into inextinguishable rain. It wasn't until Talenton's intervention that the brewing pool named Ocean was created on this land. Thus, from the beginning, the rain was a phenomenon that was under Fagusa's realm of governance. Fagusa, wait, which one was the, Aquila was the, okay, sky. In response to this argument, scholars of the Grove of Epiphany put forth the fruit thesis as a counter-argument. To view rain as Fagusa's kin was but one perspective. All of Amphorius's water, from the finest wine in a cup to the rivers in the valley, are all part of the Chalice of Plenty's divine corpus. Even if raindrops would fall from the clouds, it was because they had mistakenly entered Aquila's divine realm in a drunken stupor. Huh. So we're calling the rain a bunch of drunks, and find themselves driven out from the skies by Aquila's enraged, thundering lance. It's fascinating what people come up with for mythological explanations for different natural phenomena. With this reasoning, any matter containing water would be part of Fagusa. Ripened fruits also contain tasty juices, therefore the fruits on trees were also part of Fagusa. However, even a 3-year-old child from Castrum Kremnos would know that the fruits of the earth are gifts from the Balf of Rift. I like how Castrum Kremnos is just being dunked on. Thus, the proposition that rain is part of Fagusa is evidently highly contradictory. The rain in the sky was a part of Aquila, absorbed by Flora, thus becoming the offspring of Circes. If any body of water is a part of Fagusa, that titan would even have to take responsibility for the black tide devouring the world. Among the many debates, there was no shortage of sophistry. Gordicus, a sage active during the beginning of Era Bellica, once declared in a public debate that rain should be part of Menestia's divine being. Curious what his argument was. In the rain, people can still see the sky, the earth, and the ocean, but none have seen butterflies fluttering in the rain. When butterflies appear, the rain does not. When rain appears, butterflies vanish without a trace. One could posit that rain and butterflies were two halves of a whole, and that the golden butterfly symbolized Menestia. An interesting argument. Fairly weak one, but it is the kind of argument that would be made at this time, I feel like. The rain equally patters down on, by people like in the sort of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates era. The rain equally patters down on all that exists, causing cold and illness in both humans and beasts, but it only nourishes flora, life forms protected by Circes. This inversely also proves that Menestia, as Circe's partner, nourishes their lover's body in the form of rain. Huh. An interesting argument. Gordicus's eloquence left many sages at the forum without retort. It's hard to argue, at least within the context of Titans, and this all being intentional. His destiny also took a turn with this event. After being exiled on successive charges of blasphemy by 9 city-states. Damn. I guess they didn't agree that Menestia was owner of the rain. The proud sage fell by the coast and died in a huge downpour. Rip. Ironic. It is said that returning fishermen saw countless sirens roiling up huge waves, carrying the lifeless Gordicus away with them in the tide. They said that Fagusa was angered by this prideful sage, and turned his soul into a fish, keeping him by their side as a jester for all eternity. So, Fagusa then. Otherwise, if you don't want to be turned into a fish for all eternity, Fagusa owns the rain. Since the world still functions normally, the roles of the many titans governing it must be distinct. However, our wisdom is less than that of even a leaf in the forest. It is only natural that we cannot fathom the truth that constitutes Amphorius. Only those who acknowledge their own ignorance and approach questions with humility can inch towards Circe's logic. Gordicus's tale serves as a cautionary reminder for future generations. I mean, there's actually some wisdom there in acknowledging your own limitations and what you know. But don't let that stop you from asking questions. I am glad we took the time to read that. That was fascinating. I love that. I came here just for a chest. Yoink. The reading lamp has long been extinguished, but with your help, it is reignited. Steam reflects us off aura as if returning to the most prosperous days of the bats. Nice. What the hell? Whose cushion is this? A single cushion catches your attention. Its presence seems clearly out of place with its surroundings. Under your careful observation, you notice that the surface of the cushion is a little strange. In what way? It's like a standard cushion. Logically, the cushion should be soft inside, but this cushion has something very hard sticking out of it. The button? You decide to How strange. This requires thorough inspection. After great effort, you finally manage to tear off the cushion's cover as a scroll falls from inside. Oh, I don't want to tear it apart. Scroll of mysterious rites. Seekers of wisdom, obey the codex of Circes. Earth nourishing quintessence. In fine writing, Joris's fertile soil, spring of life blessings. Fagusa's sacred filter. Bestowal of wisdom inheritance. Circe's tree seed. Offering neath the giant tree, the eye of wisdom will examine your devotion. Bestow a reward. Huh. A simple but strange pattern is drawn on the base of the scroll. An eye formed of branches staring at a divine statue ensnared in vines. From the content recorded inside, it seems that these are instructions for some kind of mysterious ceremony, attached with notes made by disciples. The scroll has aroused your curiosity. Though you have experienced all sorts of summoning ceremonies inside Akuma, this will be the first that you have experienced personally from the beginning. Will you try it? Why not? Can't hurt. Maybe. Having made up your mind to carry out the ceremony personally, you begin to carefully study the contents of the scroll. Ceremony initiation requires 3 types of objects. You notice that something is gilded at the bottom of the scroll. The patterns of the 3 items are embedded in golden stamps. Noticing the light on the surface is constantly changing with your movement. Huh. You finally understand what this thing is used for. It is silently telling you that there are 3 ceremonial items near. It's telling you that the 3 ceremonial items are nearby. Perhaps they have been hidden away by the disciples. You may be able to find something if you search carefully. Careful. I mean, I don't know what we're looking for. Hey there. Oh. The sacred filter. First, I'll grab this. An unremarkable box. A must-have necessity when it comes to storage. Looks like it could be easily smashed with a ball bat. However, you're an experienced trailblazer. You understand by now that one must not act recklessly. One understands that, maybe, but... So, use your nimble fingers to tear open the box's cover and find a dusty bottle containing an unidentified liquid. Looking at it, you imagine it must be some kind of drink, as the bottle has a symbol of Fagusa on it. Yeah, Fagusa's filter. Looking at its color, you can see that it is not as clear as regular spring water and has a suspicious cloudiness to it. However, you also notice something special about it. As it sloshes around, you see small flashes of sparkling starlight. Nice. That's actually sounds kind of cool. Market? After the black tide corroded the perimeters of the holy city, many merchants relocated here. One can find just about everything from finely crafted vessels of scholarly tomes to daily items and common reading materials. The market occasionally sees relics from the lost cities, but they mostly turn out to be from the self-soothing fantasies of the last city. You lie back on a lounger, gazing at the giant mural not far in the distance. A splendid dawn, a nebulous stream, and the ethereal. Alright, you have to admit the painter's brushwork is too abstract, and you can't figure out what was painted. I mean, an eye in the heavens gazing down upon this chalice. And there's mountains there. The sky. Interesting. I mean, no, I'm not quite sure either. Must have been a famed master painter who did this piece with such opulence, yet it can't even capture a fraction of the sky's beauty. Aquila's enlightenment in the arts may not best Menestia's. Yet the endless sky was created with a mere hand wave. The difference between humans and titans is truly insurmountable. Oh, there we go. Ah, both of them are here. In the basket. An unremarkable basket woven from plants native to Amphorius. Years of direct sunlight and rain have caused its color to fade. It's gonna be the seed, right? The bottom is so stained with dirt, you can even see faint traces of spiderwebs. It looks like it has been abandoned here without an owner for all this time. Your trailblazing spirit makes you curious as to whether this thing can still be used, so you decide to rummage through it. You discover two things inside the basket: a bag filled with dirt and a number of small nut-like objects. Are they, nuts? Did we just steal a squirrel's winter stash? Though they may seem like trash to the untrained eye, but your sharp intuition alerts you to something. There seems to be a faint light coursing across their surfaces. I mean, if it was trash, that would just make it more valuable to steal. Mystical black soil and mystical seeds. Oh, that is both of them. Loving Father. Legend has it that Kefale's benevolence allowed the children in this city-state to rapidly mature, granting them the strength to immediately resist their enemies.
Whoa, awesome! I want to grow up fast too!
The installation before you looks empty at its top. What was there before? Looks like a brazier, a brazier or something. Maybe it is a heat source or a light? Oh, young one. Are you here to do some sightseeing? Holy Candle has been out of order for a long time. It's long ceased to be bright. You have wasted your time. Damn. But Kefale's light has left many markings upon Akuma. If you need, I can give you recommendations. That's kind of you. I'm gonna touch it. You ignore the kind passerby's words and touch the holy candle per your own volition. Since you're here anyway, you can't go back empty-handed. Yeah. Even if this attempt fails, rubbing away some dust from the candle will still lets you claim something. Even if you don't get anything, just being able to say you touched it is fun. But after you touched it, a bright flame rises from the tip of the holy candle, and the radiance grows ever stronger. I fixed your holy candle. The mere touch. Does that make me a god? Wait, oh, both of them aged. I'm going to be a father. What is going on? Kefale above, please grant me the power of omniscience. The glow atop the holy candle changes rapidly. This time, you learn from your experience and cover your eyes in advance. And they're back to normal.
Wait, hold on. How did I turn back? Oh, Kefale's blessing is gone. Be this Sagrius' curse instead.
A story is just a story. Wait, I get it. You're always asking Great Kefale to help you do your homework. This must be a punishment from the Titans. Ooh.
All right.
Oh wait, all right. No pouting. Let's go home and write a report about this. We must not be disrespectful to the Titans. It's a small child. Fascinating. So I have everything, right? Where's the pillow?
There seem to be more guests during backstage.
Whoops. The statue's presence hinders the scenery here. You should have given it a smash with your bat. Its crude workmanship is an affront to one's aesthetics. Rip. But you keenly notice that the instant the statue shatters, while its fragments are scattered all over, it's as if they are flying somewhere, before being strewn on the ground in a crisp cascade of sounds. The wave of brisk footsteps reaches your ears. I didn't do nothing. Hey you, did you do this? I wouldn't have guessed. A decent-looking young lady like you throwing things like, from high up like a hooligan. They hit me on the head. I didn't do nothing. Oh, the back of my head hurts. Starting to feel faint. I think I'm gonna throw up. You wait right there. If something bad happens to me, my meals and treatment cost, in compensation for missed work, I'll give you a discount. A total of 9,999 balance coins. I'll round that down for you. 9,000 will do. Oh, you're one of them. You're an ambulance chaser, are you? Better not make this any worse and cough up the dough. Take IOUs if you don't have enough cash. And don't even think about skipping out, girl. You don't want me to call the guards, do you? Retort sensibly and decline to pay. Let's threaten him with absolute power. Any seasoned trailblazer would have caught on to the situation quickly. It is obvious that this man is trying to scam you. He identified you as suitable prey as soon as he saw you were someone young with an allegedly kind face. A bat to the face is all that's required for such spineless thugs. Oh my god. You give your baseball bat a few test swings, but before you've even made any aggressive moves, he sees your stance and his demeanor instantly turns to mush. Aw, come on. Oh dear, curse this memory of mine. I remember now. My feet weren't steady. I brushed into a nearby branch and a few strands of hair fell out. It doesn't hurt anywhere anymore. You came to your senses. I misremembered. It's all a minor misunderstanding. Here's a small token for you to buy some tea. If you've got time, you can relax at the baths. Have a few sips of Fagusa's fine brew and slake your thirst. He shoves the money pouch into your hands and scurries away before you can even refuse. Well, that worked out. Akama certainly is an interesting city. Oh, the tree for the ceremony is over there.
There seem to be
I was
more
wondering
guests.
about that. Okay. So 5. 2. Okay. 2. I go 1 more, 3, 4, 5. 1. Or 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it tells us where he's gonna go next. He's gonna go back next. Hell yeah. Stole fire from the gods to give to humanity. Beautiful. Actually, it's a really nice tree. Damn.
More and more species are disappearing.
All right, let's do this. Some mystic ceremony. The tree trunk is engraved with the mark of Circes. As so many years have passed, only a thin layer of the original engraving remains, making it hard to notice at first sight. Comparing the location with the scroll's script, you are certain that this is the location for the mysterious ceremony. There's something strange about the dirt beneath you. Perhaps the countless ceremonies performed here have hardened the earth. Let's bury the offerings by the tree's roots. As you are hit by a bizarre fluctuation of energy, Your head feels a little faint. Oh, is that a memory crystal? Could it be ceremony is a success? You find it hard to believe as you look at the object that has suddenly appeared before you, suspended in mid-air. Fragments of recollection. Huh. Interesting. A number of voices begin to sound through your ears. Their words sound muffled, as if they have traveled a great distance. Faithful disciple. Ah, another follower bearing offerings in search of wisdom. You have thought you have brought the blessings of the three titans, JRPG, the soil that nurtures all living things, Gusa, the ever-reaching springs that bring life. Seeds, the seeds of Circes. Those will absorb all nutrients until they blossom and bear fruit. The golden fruit on the wisdom tree. We stand in its shelter, you and me. But where is the golden fruit? Circes, why must you taunt your loyal disciples like this? Shh, quiet! You must not disrespect the gods. I understand. I understand completely. This tree has grown too old. So old that it has come to the end of its life. What are you talking about? Where can I get this golden fruit? The voices fall into complete silence, leaving your question unanswered. You quickly understand what has happened. Long ago, the disciples of Circes would draw some kind of power from this tree. However, after countless ceremonies, even the tallest tree of the past grows old, and unable to meet the demands of insatiable ceremonies. Okay. That's why the ceremonies eventually stopped, I guess. You have no idea how long it has been. The ceremony was eventually either abandoned or forgotten, and the disciples of Circes very rarely attempted it again. That is, until your arrival. However, the tree no longer has anything to give you. It's sad. The tree's roots push a few items towards you, as if trying to leave them at your feet. As you raise your head to look at the tree, the painted eyes engraved on its trunk seem to be both looking at you and staring off at some broken alien vision. The rotten offerings you gave have also disappeared into thin air as if they never even existed. Rotten? They weren't rotten. Huh. 2 memory crystal shards. Well, it wasn't fruitless. It wasn't a fruitless endeavor. All right, let's go and do what we actually intended to do before we got distracted. And by we, of course, mean I. I take responsibility. I love these things. Yanis's divine speed is awesome. Ah, mighty, snowy. And I think I see Castorus and Aggie back there. Castorus, what's your nickname?
Hey, great to see you here.
I know what I call you, but good to see you too, Finon.
Trusting our fates to 2 strangers? Is this madness or folly?
I must say, Mighty, I honestly would expect you to be the one to take out the Strife Titan, to claim its core flame. Which one are you going after?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
I don't think he does, friends.
Heroes, your attention, please.
Yes?
Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location.
Excellent.
The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of Strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle.
Fantastic.
This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign.
Alright. I mean, I know Finon wants this one, but truthfully, Mighty, are you seriously not going to be the god of war?
Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nikador.
Of course you do. That one was expected.
Furthermore, I recommend the 2 warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Finon. Sounds really dangerous. Is it too late to back out? Guess we have no choice but to give it our all. Are you still not used to it? This is the destiny of a trailblazer. Yeah, it really is.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join.
I mean, it is your home, right? Or the name's just similar. No, it is the same.
Nikador has become corrupted over the years. Their pride waning, but their might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
Seriously. Does no one else see him as the best candidate for taking over Strife?
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I would be honored to have you with me, Castorus. I would feel both much better, but also maybe slightly intimidated. Because I love you, but you scare me.
I concur with your opinion. Though their divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary.
Right. At least the true Nikador.
Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing.
Death
Eye of
Titan.
Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats.
Oh
Despite their lack
man.
of overt hostility toward humanity.
I like the Hand of Shadow. Ah, we know who that belongs to. My Lady of Death. The Eye of Twilight. The Sky Titan is. Huh. Sky Titan. Aquila covets the land, huh? And Circe. Yeah, I imagine Circe's, reason and time would present threats even if they lack hostility. If you have to actually fight them. I mean, time is Orynyx is basically Chronos, right? And it's, if I remember right, Chronos is the head Titan, I think. But yeah, regardless, definitely a threat. And these are the only. Wait, no, there's 6 remaining, right? Half. So there's 2 more that I forget which other 2 were still missing.
Even with 2 demigods protecting the holy city, the risk is too great. Hence,
2? Oh, you mean Treebean yourself?
Castorus, you must remain here.
Ah.
Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
Understandable. Castorus is, well, a force of nature.
I understand.
As for the 2 foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan.
Ah.
Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
Well, Danhong, we both know which of us it's gonna be.
She excels in wielding a range of weapons, and her flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times.
Oh.
Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint...
Huh. It seems canonically the Trailblazer switches between their different modes when fighting. Between harmony, preservation, and destruction. I guess that kind of makes sense. It'd be kind of cool if you could do that in gameplay.
Would you be willing to fight alongside us?
Of course. Anything for you, Snowy. You spoke for me. You protected us. I might not be tanky enough, though. We could try letting Dan Heng tank. What are you talking about? Now's not the time for jokes. It's always the time for jokes, Dan Heng. Always.
If you have no objections.
Especially when you're going into
Maglaya,
a major
the three of us will take on the
life-threatening
mission
mission.
to hunt down the Titan.
Midemos, Castrum Kremnos was your home.
Huh.
Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy.
Interesting. His actual name is Midemos. Mighty.
Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people.
Damn. Besides, what's more fitting for a follower of Nikador than to beat down Nikador themselves?
I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne,
You really are Kratos.
if that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
Interesting. So Mighty doesn't want to become a demigod. Even though you really are fitting for for this one.
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
Is that how it's determined who gets this the core flame?
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Ides Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead.
Thank you.
Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey,
I mean, as
and bring you safely home.
You call yourself a demigod, but really, you are effectively the equivalent of a god. I think, right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Zeus, Poseidon level god. Oh, hey, Treeby, or well, which one is this? Trian. Oh, she's gonna take us.
It is by the will of the gods that you stood on Akima's side in the end.
I thought you didn't trust me.
You are Finan and Mighty's companion. So long as they're willing to entrust you with their lives, my trust in you doesn't matter.
I suppose that's fair.
Go. Stand with the two Chrysos heirs. Akima has need of a true god of war. It's time for the mad god Nikador's reign to end.
Right. Oh man, yeah, you don't need to believe in me when you believe in the they who believe in me. Castorus, how you doing?
Please, come back victorious.
I will do what I can.
I'll pray for you. May your steps be ever quicker than death's relentless pursuit.
Wait, you're not going to be pursuing us, are you? You said you were going to stay here. All right, Trian, hold that. Oh, yeah, hold that thought. I plan to stay here for a while and learn more about Euphorius from Lady Treeby. You'll handle the action, and I'll deal with the research. We each have a role to play. Shall we have a goodbye hug? Is that a no? Dan Heng refuses your proposal with silence. Put it there, buddy. No? Aww. Where's the, there's a puzzle right here, isn't there not? Ah, there's the puzzle. Perfect spear. Where are you going? Yeah, I'm gonna try to take me away from here, are you? Where'd you go? There you are. Gotcha. Hey. Can't throw me off. Boom. All right. Treeby, or rather Trian. No one else to talk to? All right. I'm ready.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Krumnos!
You gonna take us there, Trian?
Woohoo! Snowy D, let's fly together!
That's
All
his
the way
nickname.
across.
D.
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, that sounds cool. You can teleport us.
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright, let's open a gate! Century Gate! Woo!
You don't think teleportation is cool? Oh, it's not an actual gate? Why does she act like a child? I'm kind of curious.
It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Emphorius. Her Century Gate never fails.
Awesome. There's a chance of failure?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
That is a good question. Especially now that I know the two of you aren't actually gods yet.
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
He doesn't do scared.
Alright,
Doesn't even know the meaning of the
Century
word.
Gate is opening soon. Right now!
She's super excited about this.
Snowy, D, and newbie Little Gray. Are you all ready?
Little Gray, I love it. Let's go slay a god.
Slay, slay.
I am very curious. How... So you didn't look like this when you slayed... damn it, what was their name? Shoot. The god you were a priestess of. High priestess of. Right? Because the one guy said your form had changed. Split into 3. Presumably into thirds. You're probably 3 times as tall before. If you guys put on your, stack on top of each other's shoulders and wear a trench coat, could you pretend you were who you were before? Still, take this with you. What? Oh, March 7th's camera, yeah. Good idea. Record the sights you see on your adventure from March. I'll capture all the decisive moments. Hopefully I don't cause our defeat by doing so. Keep yourself safe and work within your capabilities.
Stand still and listen up.
Yes?
We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinan from Yanisopolis.
Yeah, Yanis, that was it.
Messengers of the Chrysosairs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority. Give unto you our blessings.
Oh, that's why you make a gate, why you're the best at gates. Passage Titan. Yeah, that makes sense.
May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends. And throw open all gates that lead to victory.
Just going through the motions, are you? I love her.
It's quieter than I expected.
Yeah. Is this your home then, Mighty?
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
I mean, the, people of this place did have to flee to Akama after all. And I guess the Titans, especially the ones who've gone mad, Doesn't mean they're benevolent to their own followers or anything.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that a Goliath sent us to our deaths.
I mean, this is basically Sparta, right?
This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past 30 steps.
Damn. I mean, and these two are strong as well, even without their godhood yet. What if you added me to the count?
Think whatever you want.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Ooh, hey.
Are you scared? It's still not too late to run.
He's not running. Except for straight towards Nikador.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold.
Yeah.
The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of Strife, or die in Kremnos.
Let's try to avoid that that last one there.
Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from.
Yeah. Wonder if I'll meet Mem here.
How does
Come
it feel
on,
to be
Mem.
home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos.
Oh, Crown Prince. Nice. What all these were. Look at the map. Okay. Infinity Stairway. Stairway that extends upwards all the way into the depths of the ruins. Maybe it's not really necessary to go that far. Yeah, gloomy atmosphere ahead makes you stop your steps. Go back. There are more important things to do. Fair enough. Trianne?
Trianne, the road ahead is dangerous. You should stay here and find a safe place to hide.
Trianne is an actual god. I feel like she'd be safer than all of us.
We'll return once we complete our mission. Then we'll have to trouble you to use the Century Gate again. All right?
Got it. Hide so the baddies can't find me.
We believe in you, Trianne. Is she really a demigod? She still looks and acts just like a child.
Trianne has sacrificed a lot for Amphorius.
I am interested in learning more about her. And why she is the way she is. And how powerful she actually is. How powerful are the Titans and the newly minted demigods? How big is this place? It's pretty long, actually. But otherwise, not that bad. Oh?
By the way, aren't you going to tell her any stories about Castrum Kremnos?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you worried I'll tell her all the historical myths you despise?
Historical myths, you say?
I'd like to see you try.
Go on, Snowy.
It's exhausting talking to you sometimes.
Tell me about this one. Is this Tetris?
Castrum Kremnos has been Nikador's territory since ancient times. It's a massive, moving fortress that surrounds the Titan, built by their followers. In the age before the Lance of Fury fell from grace, Castrum Kremnos would follow the lance into battle after battle, It's a city that enforces strict discipline and reveres military might.
Right.
Compared to that, the customs of my home feel very unsophisticated.
And yet, this is the culture you aspire to, right? Hey there, Titankin. Actually, I should use my talent.
May song bring us resonate all together. Allow me to perceive of your body and mind. Expand your thinking. Honored to meet me.
Ow. Why did you twirl? It's time to twirl.
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth. I don't have time for games.
What the hell, Herta?
Oh dear. I hope for an end to
That is weird. Didn't twirl at all.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Oh, it's like a sword or something. Interesting. Sweet summer bug cannot recall snow. Cause the nymph to be hit by a memory-laden object. I think I accidentally did that.
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
Yeah. See some over there.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
So were they formerly citizens of Castum Kremnos? Formerly human, or are they creations of Nikador? Whole cloth.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us.
Well.
This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even Kremnoan craftsmanship can be unreliable sometimes.
Are they known for their excellent craftsmanship? But worry not. You have me here.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
Ah.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here, whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treeby's power.
Oh, you don't know, do you? You never learned the prayer?
Learning and mastering are two different concepts. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer.
Well, that answers the question I had before. About whether they're physically incapable of even saying the words. Apparently the answer is yes. Lucky for you, I'm not an ordinary person.
But since you volunteered, please be my guest.
Unstable bridge. Ornyx's prayer can be used to temporarily rewind, yeah. The round floating bridge can only be crossed once before it collapses again. Additionally, the bridge is powered by crystals below it. Impacting the crystals will cause the bridge to collapse. Each bridge may have a unique means to collapse. When the Trailblazer themselves is standing atop the unstable bridge, they will not be able to activate the prayer to rewind the bridge. Okay. And, I mean, really? Okay, now that I'm looking at this, we could just hop down, guys. It's like a meter, 2. I'm just saying.
Amazing! You do have the touch.
Damn straight.
And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Yeah. I mean, but seriously, guys, we could have easily hopped hop down here.
Oh.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Boom. Take my true damage, you. Oh wait, no, I guess not.
Harmony and unison.
Be of your body and mind.
I don't have time for games. Expand your brain. Oh dear.
True damage is creepy.
Really bold?
May the foul stench dissipate.
Seriously, Herta.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Never seen perfection before.
This big diamond!
Where is your talent? What is your deal?
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Time to twirl!
There you go. Seriously. Why were you waiting so long?
Be of your body and mind.
I hope we're
No, that's weird. Oh well. That is not a butterfly. That is a big old rhinoceros beetle. Security bug. Yanis the Endless told me through a dream that there is nothing else that comes thereafter. True that. And how about we explore the area ahead of us later? Alright, alright. You say it, you said it's security bug. So shall it be. Alrighty. 4 movements. Presumably we gotta touch that button. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I finally understand. They get only that number of movements before they came into being. I finally understand this puzzle fully. Lovely. Hey there.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Upgrade configured. May song bring us victory. Do you know who I...
This big diamond!
It's all yours.
Resonate all together. Immerse your time to cleanse the filth.
All right. And
Time to twirl!
there you go. Now you twirl. Maybe it's their armor that prevents her from twirling? I don't know.
Allow me to be of your body and mind.
They're not really a threat to us, but...
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Someone there? Oh, another beetle. Catch, I challenge you. Mighty nymph. See that? No matter how great the mountain, I can crack it open with a single flicker. You did that. Impressive. Despite the heavy price I had to pay. All died.
Oh.
Alright, another bridge. Gotcha. Could take us down again, but we don't need to. What do we have here? Ah, open the bridge. Or the doorway, rather.
Look, the gate open.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
These two. They're fun together.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge.
Right. So if I hit that again, will it close the door?
Let's go.
Oh, no. Okay. Keep my eye out for any goodies. I'm sure I'll miss some, I always do, but...
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Gotcha. You're not formidable.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Resonate all together. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. Time to twirl!
There you go. Much better. Yeah, you gotta twirl. When it's time to twirl, you twirl. Okay, good. I was like, it closed on us again.
Look,
Man.
in the sky. That's...
The
Storm
blade
with
of fury.
Yeah.
Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
It's amazing. Molten. Huh. It's interesting. Rivers of lava flowing. Or molten iron, maybe, or something like that.
It's magnificent.
Truly is. Grand. For lack of a better term, cathedral.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom.
Oh.
Ago, followed by one city-state after another.
Damn. Rip Aquila.
It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power.
Right.
Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith in Strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
You sure we can't do without a Nikador? Without a Strife Titan? Seems like he's a... I don't know. A pestilence upon the world. What benefit does Amphorius get out of the Strife Titan?
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
Oh, wow.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
So, people doing what they have to win and survive are at fault, then.
True. Valorous death before glorious return. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you.
Yeah, I guess with that perspective, Zagreus, the Trickery Titan, would be their mortal enemies.
But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
Wait, is Zagreus the Titan of your land, Phynon?
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content?
I need you both at full strength for the fight against Nikador, thank you.
Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival.
This does not seem advised.
Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about it?
So, okay. So you don't want to fight him, you just want to get him to actually try to become the Strife Titan. Or take its core flame.
What's the prize?
The core flame.
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
I mean, it's gotta go to Mighty. Am I the referee?
I know Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one.
Okay. Am I not supposed to help you?
We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry, I won't add her kills to my own count.
Alright, I'll keep him honest. Don't worry, Mighty.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do.
Oh, confident.
You don't know the lay of the land, so I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won.
Yeah.
But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
Of course. Why would you... I'm rather curious as to why he would, I don't know, make such an offer when he so strongly desires the Strife Titan. And, well, Mighty's already offered that he doesn't care about that. God damn. Nikador's greatsword. A fearless and reckless blade that won every battle for its wielder. How big is Nikador? Or was? Bestowed its name upon many heroes. But now your insanity tortures mortal souls. Oh, this blade that hangs about the heads of humanity. Sounds like the sword of Damocles. Fall. Let the somber and wronged spirits return to the land once again. Sure about this, Mighty?
Why are you still standing there?
Just checking in on you.
Returning the favor. 10 steps are too many. You can have one back.
Oh. Should I change direction or... The hidden passage. Wait, where are we? Okay. So we get to pick which one we take. This one has a chest, so... Oh, never mind. Let's see. A lance or trident?
Made it. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might.
Hopefully.
Seriously, go rewrite it.
For your sake, I hope so. I don't see any enemies so far, though. Former watchtower. Designated post for sentries. No one uses it now. Yeah.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Hey, guys.
Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go. We're going to win this competition.
Now, you want me to hold back so you can build up your tally, or...
I hope we're an end to procrastinate all together. May the Faust at him.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Honored to meet me.
Do you know who...
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Take it.
Time to twirl!
Yeah, they're done.
Time to cleanse the filth. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Expand your thinking.
What are you looking at?
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl!
Beautiful.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Excellent. You and Phynon defeated 4 Titankin together, and you collected Kremnos crests from their bodies.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start.
Not bad at all. But I counted 4. Not great at math, are you?
We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit.
Right.
That's what I call fair play.
Why go on separate paths? What is your angle, Phynon?
Don't worry, Mighty is strong, and so am I.
Right. But why are you risking the core flame?
Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness and doesn't want to show it to anyone else.
I see. You're kind, Phynon.
Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
I think for him, the way he processes his emotions, regardless of which emotion it is with his fists. So, you two are actually really close.
He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Right.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
No.
What do you know? We're talking strategy here.
Yeah. Actually, wait, Phynon. I think he considers strategy to be trickery and scheming and lacking in honor.
Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing.
Yeah. We'll get you winning, Phynon, don't worry. Maybe. See over there? Not anymore. Collected Kremnos crests. How many crests will we find? Nice chains. Reminds me of like Honor Londo or something.
Whoa. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Following an iron chain onto the path leading to the giant sword on the other side? This is more like it.
He's just so excited. Phynon, how old are you? Oh, there's Mighty. The Kremnoan follows you with with his eagle-sharp gaze. You're sure he can keep his eyes open day and night without blinking? Maybe. So, how dangerous is this for us?
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Huh? When did you get over there?
Yeah, were you on the other side?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Ooh.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security.
Yeah.
Not to worry, though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
It really is mostly luck. I mean, I don't think any of these would actually pose a risk to you guys, so.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like ordinary lightning would be just as bad.
There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us.
Prophecy tablet. Oh. All right. prophecy tablets. Creation of Oryx. Solving the puzzle will make the prophecy come true. Oh. The fragments, right. Pattern match. Overlapping fragments will disappear. If you overlay the fragments again, they will reappear. Okay. So, boom. 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 Simple enough. It's prophesized the thunderclouds dissipated.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going? Oh, you look stuffed. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Oh.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castle Krendos.
Yeah, say that when it hits you.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Is he running?
Worry about yourself.
Damn.
There's an endless abyss below us.
Endless.
I like it.
Huh. God damn.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous.
This is awesome. How endless is the endless abyss, I wonder?
That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable sense of balance.
Yeah. Don't fall. Oh, butterfly.
So,
The garment
this
maker,
is a
rather.
lounge. It feels out of place.
You're also lacking
Maybe
enemies
this is
still.
where all the warriors in the past took their breaks during competitions.
Maybe. Introduction to military strategy. Oh. Neat. It's just a forward, though.
Just regular old bits and pieces. Nothing that stands out. There's a thick layer of dust.
Ew.
Guess no one's been here for a long time. They must have been left behind by Mighty's people when they departed.
When was the city abandoned? Who are his people exactly?
You've likely seen them in Akima, but it's hard to tell just by appearance. They look the same as anyone else, they just have traditions that are slightly different from ours.
Right. I mean, just like anywhere, well, I mean, standard stuff.
Oh, you want this?
A bunch of stuff in
Fine.
here.
Take it and amuse yourself.
Farewell letter. Ah. Dearest Chironome, I suppose you'll have the chance to read this. I suppose you'll never have the chance to read this letter. Even so, after much thought, I've decided to put these words on paper. As of today, I've been trapped in this room for 10 days. Ooh. My food supply ran out 3 days ago. That is clearly not true. And yesterday, I drained the last of my clean water. Only 2 endings await. I can either linger here in this safe cage, waiting for death to claim me in dishonor and humiliation, or step out through that door and get torn to shreds by the frenzied Titankins. I imagine you'd laugh at me, just as many times I mocked Ulysses, the coward scorned by Nicodor. Is that supposed to be Ulysses? Because, considering the trickster that he was, I guess that would be, he probably would be scorned by Nicodor. Yet, in a bitter twist of irony, I find myself, or rather Odysseus. Oh yeah, Ulysses was just the Latinized version of Odysseus. Yet, in a bitter twist of irony, I find myself now understanding the deserter's plight. I do not fear wounds or bloodshed. Those are marks of courage. I've long sought the glory of a valiant death in battle as a symbol of honor. But, as one of the warriors of Kremnoan, sworn to the ideal of valorous death before a glorious return, I must confess that, at this moment, I feel fear creeping in. It just means you're human. The Titankins are out there were once paragons of glory and might, yet they've become tainted beasts and defiled monstrosities. As a warrior, I do not fear a heroic end, but I cannot bear to witness Castrum Kremnos, our sacred home, and the god we revered reduced to such undignified ruins. Lastly, it's a relief to me that you chose to accompany his lordship to Akama. It may not be as warm as home, but at least there's no black tide or abominations. My last wish is for you to live the rest of your days in peace and happiness. With love, your brother Hiles. Kinda want to get this letter to Chironome. Damn.
This is a proverb slate.
Oh?
Doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. Who would have left this here?
The guy who wrote that letter, maybe?
I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos.
Let me have a look.
There you go.
Yeah, nope. Can't decipher that. I overestimated myself.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we group back up.
Yeah.
Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphorius when you're from beyond the sky.
I wish I knew. Maybe Amphorius isn't that isolated after all.
Did Amphorius have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought?
Maybe.
But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials.
I mean, we know at least that you got phones and the internet from us. Right? I think, was it Aglaya who mentioned that we're not the first?
Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew.
Yeah. Very much so. But there's a lot we don't know either. This is a truly unique place in the universe. Hey there, garment maker. The mannequin is covered in dimmed patent patterns. It has obviously been left here for a long time. At the moment you touched it, streams of light radiated once more. Rear starting. Without the pull of the golden thread, the mannequin sputters incomprehensible phrases. The voice sounds a bit like Aglaya, but there is also a subtle difference, as if an overcopied version of Clocky Season 1. Okay, so these are supposed to sound like Aglaya. Collect, nymphs, continue, must. The mannequin fell silent once more. However, the radiance on its surface didn't dissipate. Perhaps he managed to fix it. Hey there, nymph. Interaction confirmed. Preset voice lines are playing. I'll get back to work. I don't want to waste memory shards on you. I haven't even been through here fully yet.
It's a gadget that records your voice. People don't like this sort of thing nowadays. Why don't you hold on?
Microphone.
It makes a sound when you shake it. Should make for an interesting collectible. Give you something to show for your trip, in addition to the photos.
Well, thank you, Finon. I mean, we have things that can record sound too, but... Oh, Divine Echo Strife. Lance of Fury, Nikador. Blades and lances resound out loud, and their bloodlust will never die. The peace that they protect lays beneath the horrific mountains of corpses and rivers of blood. Jeez. I'm guessing in addition to the music, Stell is probably saying it out loud. Blades and lances resound out loud, and their bloodlust will never die. The peace that they protect lays beneath the horrific mountains of corpses and rivers of blood. It's a little bit of an oxymoron, is it not? They're not really protecting peace if they're seeking war.
Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on.
Yeah. Seems we have. Nice. Nothing for that? Fair enough. You are way behind. You still only have 2. Oh, there's some more.
Wait, what's that creature doing? Is it trying to stop us?
Hey!
Killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor
to speak of. He stole your kill. The ball holder statue's base can be destroyed by attacks, causing the ball to roll in the direction the statue faces, breaking obstacles along its path and pushing open slightly ajar doors. Onyx's prayer can be used to rewind the ball holder statue to when its base is undamaged.
Speak of.
Yeah.
The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. Can you call upon Onyx's miracle again?
I can, but should we deal with that thing? I see you down there. Up there. Traveling nymph. Travelers from afar always find themselves more at ease when they think of the safe harbor awaiting them, right? But the place I'm slumming at doesn't even have a front door, and it sure isn't warm at all. What is that? Emoticon.
What did I tell you? I get especially lucky when I'm with you. This instrument stabilizes the connection between priests and the 3 Titans of Fate. Give it a try.
Oh? Are there any side effects?
Relax. If something should happen to you, I'll be sure to pass on your last word. Dan Hung, friend.
I love how playful he is.
Don't worry. You'll be just fine.
Enhanced prayer. Okay. Within this realm, the color of the it's now unrestricted. Okay. I guess that our attempts to rewind it won't be successful.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Go down.
Do you know who I am?
That was a waste.
Big
Whoops.
Diamond!
Should have used Robin first.
Resonate all together. Immerse yourself. Yeah.
Open sesame.
Time to twirl. Right. Stars echo. Welcome to my world.
Go down.
Expand your thinking.
There we go. So, ooh, that was 8. Damn. More than I thought it would be. Let's try this without that enhancement first. Yeah.
No, that's not going to work.
Sorry. It's because I'm too weak.
It's not your fault. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. The environment is cutting off your ability to resonate with Onyx.
Right.
In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests somewhere in this fortress.
Yeah.
Ah! There it is!
Let's go use it.
Not bad.
Cool.
Something feels different about you already.
Very cool.
Why don't you give it another go?
Will do. Fascinating.
That's it! Nice work.
So if I break it again... You successfully knocked yourself down. Whoops. That hurt. Yeah, that would kill me. Run away. Reverse Indiana Jones. All right. Let's get out of here. Do I get to stay resonated or...
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Looks like I might, actually.
Resonate all together. Yeah.
Open sesame.
What are you looking for?
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Time to twirl.
Nice. How many is that? 11.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
Yeah, didn't you say it wasn't time-based, though? I see someone over there. Try to hit them. Why don't we, do that for you?
This is pure genius in action. Do you know who...
This big diamond! It's all yours! Harmony and unison. Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Never seen perfect. Expand your thinking.
Honored to meet me.
Time to twirl after they reduce
May the foul stench
to
just be
50%.
I don't have time for games.
No?
Open sesame.
What is different? Yeah, when an ally's attack causes them to reach 50% or lower. Maybe it...
Perfect.
My only guess is it has something to do with the armor. I've never noticed this before, though. Black Tide has swallowed this entire area for a nearby Titan mark to purify it. Yeah. If you touch it... Okay, you can't. There's a calyx. Very nice. Oh, we're at the sword. Come on. All right, we got 5 movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. Excellent. Much easier now that we understand the puzzle.
Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Yeah. Is Mighty waiting for us up there? Hey there.
Take a look. Upgrade configured. Genius in action.
Nice try pretending to be a statue.
Resonate all together. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
Expand your thinking.
Oh dear.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Amazing. But then again, It's me we're talking about.
This one is still... Yeah, it's got the black tide as well. More to do still. Well... Shall we confront Nikador? I don't really have a way of breaking through here at the moment. I guess 11 crests will have to do. Sorry if you fail to win there, Finon. But Mighty's just too mighty. Oh, a bunch of them. Excellent. Wait. Still more to do. Shall we?
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal
The show begins. Upgrade configured. Take a look.
4.
This is pure genius in action.
This is the center, all right. That's a sizable formation.
There are a lot of them. Now there's a chance to take the lead.
My thoughts exactly. You have the heart of a fighter, my friend.
Of course.
If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The
Ooh.
path before us leads either to glory or to death.
Let's opt for the former.
Of course, glory is ours, and death is theirs.
Excellent.
Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only Dark Swordmaster, Ina!
Dark Swordmaster, good name. And the Galactic Baseballer. Yes.
Yeah. Expand your thinking.
Right. Stars echo. May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Going
Never
down.
seen a open sesame. Time to twirl.
There you go, twirl. Heart's content.
What a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies. Can you hear that?
No, she
Crowd
doesn't.
Roaring in approval.
This requires a bit of imagination.
Be of your body and mind.
I mean,
You know who this big diamond?
probably roaring in approval to Robin's performance,
Countless as
but
ever. Expand your thinking. Time to twirl.
Marvelous teamwork. These two gladiators.
These illusions of yours are seriously getting on my nerves.
oh, mighty.
Also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate.
Quiet in the peanut gallery.
Yeah. Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. Open
You're a
sesame.
tough one,
What a crone.
but we still got you.
The truth burns everything in this world. It's bleeding.
That's half. No?
Time to cleanse the filth.
A few more hits.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open
Should
sesame.
do it.
Glimpse the unknown.
Yeah, there we go.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent.
I think that raised your count quite a bit.
The glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
Oh. Oh, there he is.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all.
Oh,
Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
damn. Would Nikador hide? That doesn't seem like Nikador, does it?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone.
Oh. The soul forging. It sounds ominous.
The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
Fair enough. This arena would have
You've
been
definitely had the upper hand in this competition. Shall we go?
I was really I was thinking fighting Nikador in that arena would have been perfect, but
Well, it's not every day you see a view like this.
nope.
Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone.
Oh yeah. Jeez, I'll take a photo of it then. Definitely not March scenery, but oh hey there, Beetle. Motivated nymph. The inscriptions etched into this blade of fury still pulse with the divinity that the Spear Lord injected into it. I think I can feel it. Yes, I feel it. I feel it. Okay, fine. It was just my imagination. You guys really are the origami birds. A faint murmur rides the wind, a whisper of ancient history, the elegy of God, and the rumble of strife. Let's see. Yeah, no, we want a wide angle shot for this one. Yeah, I don't like that in the photo. That's good enough.
So, that friend of yours, her name is March.
Well, I think now she's the, what was it? The pink something or another? Shoot. The rosy celestial maiden. Yeah, that was it. That's right, she's called March 7th.
March 7th. You think our name sounds strange?
I mean, okay, to be fair, her name is abnormal. To be fair, doubly fair, mine is also abnormal. She's named after the date she was found. I'm named after the thing inside me.
You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her.
We do. March is awesome. She's an important friend. She was supposed to be here, but she's not feeling well.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you could have used more hands.
Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you.
Aw,
A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships.
right.
Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but
Ooh,
this sentence is still vivid in my memory.
who's your teacher? I'm curious. And so I guess your true character as a jokester comes out with your friendship in your friendship with Mighty.
Especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find.
I mean, times are a little less tumultuous for us, but I take your meaning.
Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate.
I imagine so. But first, Eventide Arena. The horn of martialism has not been sounded since the Mad King's spirit scattered. The throne has not seen a change of hands for a long time. The land of bloodlust awaits its new ruler. Seriously, you really? I mean, there's gotta be a lot more to you if you really want to be the god of bloodlust. Does not strike me as who you seem to be. Shoot. I mean, that goes there and that goes there, obviously. Yeah, we got this.
There, all done. Let's move on.
As prophesied, the door has opened. Prophecy or key? I guess that is the question. $33 Kremnos crests. Damn, that last one really bumped up our numbers.
A According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. It's that way.
Okay.
Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it leads to Castrum Kremnos' treasure vault. Otherwise it might not be worth the effort.
I can agree with that. If
But
nothing else,
there's
it'd be fun
another
to
exit
smash.
here. I wonder where it leads. Choose any path you like. It's entirely up to you.
I choose both. There's someone marching or something. You gonna go spear? Way over there, huh? Still can't get through here, huh? Oh, Scholar Nymph. Apparently this game is a favorite of Castrum Kremnos' locals, who maintain strict military rigor. When a formation changes and 5 identical colors of shield line up, miraculous things can happen. Is that really possible, though? I seriously doubt it. Was it that thing that I'm hearing? Maybe.
Locked path. That won't stop us.
No. I mean, we could climb over it, or I could abuse the power of a time god. I know I saw other chests and stuff over here. Hey there. As time marches on, the statue of the tyrant of Kremnos has become a relic whose green, mossy fingers smother all the glory and tragedy of the past. Could this also be the will of my master? Aw, poor little nymph. Purify, yes. There we go. Much better. Get your numbers up.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action. Do you know who I...
This big diamond! It's all yours! Resonate all together. May the be of your body and mind.
We got
Open
you.
sesame.
What are you looking at?
Why do you not stop it? Ganged up on Robin. What'd she ever do to you? See, then it did it. I'm really not understanding Herta's choices right now.
Time to cleanse the filth.
I don't have time.
Unless their halfway point is lower than I thought because of their armor, I don't know. Okay, so the ball is up there.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Harmony and unison. Be of your body and mind.
Curiosity, endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Time to twirl!
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Nice. Really are powerful, the Herta.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Of course. And nothing up here. Or is there? There isn't. Can't go through here, of course. Anyone else up here? No, oh yeah, there's a few over there. There's the ball.
Take a look. This is pure genius in
There's
action.
you.
Resonate all together. Time to cleanse the filth.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Right. Stars
You're
echo.
not gonna. Well, actually, no, they didn't.
Immerse
there.
yourself in it.
Oh no, yeah, you're below 50.
Be of your body and mind.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl. I won't break.
No trouble.
Amazing. But then again,
Eh,
who we're talking about?
Boom. Can't not break it. Got you. Wait, wasn't there supposedly another path? There's another ball over there. Okay. How do we get up to the other side? I didn't see any stairs, but... yeah, we're not gonna get that. Or are we? Nope. Yeah, I mean, there's a broken bridge, but it's a bit too much of a broken bridge. Really not sure.
Well done! Go claim our reward. No one else in Kremnos will have any use for them anyway.
You talking about through here or up there? Finally found the stairs to get up there.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
May songs resonate all together.
Do you know who?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Immerse yourself. Time to cleanse the filth.
Open sesame.
Maybe it's the armor damage or something that's preventing it.
Be of your body and mind.
Honor to me.
Because it does say it only happens when we damage them.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Another puzzle. 4. So we can drop down. 1, 2. I don't know. 3, 4. 1, 2. I don't really see the point of the blue there, but okay.
Oh.
Hey, more Tetris. Another nymph.
Take a look.
Great. All right. Now, where does that actually take us? To the treasure room? This is the way to Nikador, I think. Yeah. There's a chest out here. Great view. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oof. Good overview of the whole place. Ruined path of conquest. The marvelous avenue that once held an army can barely bear the weight of a single fallen leaf these days. Damn. So yeah, this is just for the treasure. It's a bountiful treasure, though, so I appreciate it.
Fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress.
Yes.
This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
Yeah, I wonder how the other places of the world look, though. I mean, I don't imagine this is significantly worse than a lot of others. But maybe it is. Actually, you know what? Well, maybe not. I was gonna say, this almost kind of reminds me of where we started out, but it's just because everywhere's gonna have similar architecture.
We meet again. What's your count so far?
Ooh, good question.
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance.
We have a way more than 30, Finan. I think I saw like 80 or something.
I just remembered. We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. Could you help translate it?
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Historian, not linguist, Mighty. Please?
Sadly, yes. You are my only hope now.
You just keep having fun. I've got better things to do.
I don't know. I feel like this might actually be important. Ooh. Hey, you little shit. By the great Zagreus. I think I'm with Mighty on this. The tricksters need to go. By go, I mean they need to come back, get back here. You get your butt over here. Gotcha. Spirit thief. Stop for a moment. I have to tell you something about you. In all my years of thievery, I have never met someone like you. What, someone who'd yank you back here? This is not some kind of precious jewel or rare artifact. It's just some chest filled with junk. Hey, there are credits and stellar jade in that junk. And yet you would still fight this hard to keep your greedy mitts on it? I mean, also, even if it is junk, junk is treasure to Stell, as junk is just another word for trash. And trash is precious. Are you so hard pressed that you just go around shoving everything you find in your greedy little pockets? If it's up for grabs, I'm taking it. So that's the conviction that keeps you collecting trash? Damn straight. My insatiable need to pick up everything that can be picked up. Even the great Zagreus wouldn't bat an eyelid at such a greedy attitude. I thought they were the only person who would be able to catch me in a place so full of twists and turns. Your methods are remarkable indeed. I wonder if you could capture her too. Who's her? Goodbye. Oh no, 51, okay.
You want this?
Cast
Fine.
Kremnos Crests.
Take it and amuse yourself.